Lao Doufu here. I'm in the United States. I live in a small town called Smithville in Missouri, and it's about, I don't know, I guess 15 minutes north of Kansas City. And Kansas City is about 2 million. And I just found out. Oh, by the way, can you guys hear me? There's for you guys here. Can you see me okay? Can you hear me? Anyway, I'll keep telling the story. Oh, someone gave me a thumbs up. Okay, cool. Um, anyway, yesterday, it would have been, I guess, Saturday night uh, in the United States. I did just a short little live stream before a concert with Josh and Ellie and Daniel and Lynette. And then, hey, hello. Oh, hi. Uh, I can't pronounce your name. Hey guys. Hey, thanks for joining me. Really. Oh, I got some hearts. Thank you. Uh, Thanks, John. Okay, the jet lag thing is very interesting. Hi, Daddy. Um, anyway, I'm so glad you guys are here. Really, I mean, that's what makes the whole thing for me is to be able to read your comments and then like you guys know I do edited videos and then I shoot them and then I edit them alone. I mean, it probably takes me several hours, and I'm usually alone when I do that. I enjoy doing that, but what I love about doing the live streams with you guys is I have a new phone. I bought a used iPhone 11, but so that's what. And I just someone said, "Do you have a new phone?" Yeah, my old one is gone. Hello from China. Hello from America. And this is small town America. It's called Smithville. I think. Well, the downtown area. There's probably just a few couple hundred people live here, but in the whole city limits, I think there's about 20,000. But still, it feels like a small town. And there's literally, it's Sunday, and there's no one out. There's a couple cars. This reminds me of China. Do you hear the birds? And that's what I like about small towns. In cities, I don't remember birds as much. In the China cities, yes. Someone asked me how the jet lag was. It's pretty crazy. Oh, I can hear the birds singing. Okay, and I can read so I think I'm at the right distance. I can read what you're saying without glasses. May I ask you, which city do you live in? Yeah, it's called Smithville. You can look it up on a map. Smithville, Missouri. It's about 20 minutes north of Kansas City. So I say that I live in Kansas City because if you live right next to a city no one's ever heard of Smithville, not even any American has ever heard of Smithville. So I just say I'm from Kansas City, but really I live in this small town. But the other thing that's cool is May May and Ari and Jay and Josh, they live 10 minutes from me. They're closer to Kansas City. And I realize that's pretty rare. Actually, it's not rare in China, but in the United States, it's pretty rare that you would live close to all of your children, and I do. So, but getting back out, you asked me how the jet lag was. The first week was horrible because, well, first of all, flew in, and then the next day, Lynette left with what I consider teaching English. Let me think about that some more. The first day online, and I have to think about that some more. Maybe it was. I did teach a guy from a Chinese guy in. I think he was either near L.A. or San Francisco. He was in California. And his wife spoke a little bit of English, but he said he didn't speak any English, so it was really hard. It was too hard. I mean, I could teach, could repeat things, but I couldn't say, okay, we're going to do this now, and so I got to think about it some more. But Megan's, she's a great teacher. And then I heard Ari teach. Yeah, Lao Doufu is so cute. I heard her teach a couple times because she would sometimes when they were visiting us on vacation. Now they live here, so she didn't, and now she doesn't teach anymore either. But so she would do it in a quiet room. So I would hear her teaching, and man, she was a good teacher. How are you? Thank you for asking. I think I'll go back to my jet lag story because that really has a lot to do with how I am. So the first week was really hard. I felt like a zombie, and I'm able to talk about it now more. You're in California and you watch all the videos. By the way, I'll go back sometimes when the comment is a little bit longer. I don't, or if I'm telling a story, I'm not able to see the whole thing. So, but I go back when I'm done and I kind of read all the stuff that you guys are writing right now. And Jay and Ari are great. I saw them this morning, and I got to hold Lao Doufu for about a half hour, and so they are doing great. So so they went to a barbecue somewhere, and Lynette and I had already made plans to go to see Josh and Ellie again today. They had invited us over, I think, last week. So, and we said yes. So we like to, keep our plans. So, but I saw them this morning. They didn't look tired at all. They looked great. So, and they're younger too, and I think that has something to do with it. But I really, that first week that I was back, I had a hard time processing anything. You have mentioned that you have lost your wallet. Yeah, I lost, well, I can show you, I guess. I lost my wallet. My wallet was my phone, so I had my phone and my wallet. So I lost my driver's license, I lost all my credit cards, and then my phone. So, and I waited 2 weeks. I thought, well, maybe someone will return it. I thought it might take a week to come because my driver's license has my mailing address. So no one used the credit cards or anything, so I don't know if it was just lost or stolen or what the status is, or if someone, I don't know. So yeah, I lost everything. So that made it hard too, I think, coming. So when I got, and then also we were up for like 36 hours because when we flew, the flight actually from Shanghai to Dallas was not too bad. It was actually pretty good. And it was American Airlines, so we had more leg room than we did on the way over with Delta. So all the way back to, because we were up for, probably from 8 till we left at 5, another 13 hours. So we were up, by the time we got to Dallas, we'd been up 22 hours about. But then the plane was delayed for like 5 hours. So by the time we got home, we'd been up 30 hours. So it's just, I don't like staying up that long anymore. And I can't really sleep on a plane. I did read it, got a couple some comments. I don't know if it was on my official channel and my Chinese platform, or if it was on, I think it must have been on my official channel in China. But a guy said, oh, I saw him on the plane, so he must have been on the same flight from Shanghai to Dallas. And he said, and he seemed, pretty happy. Because sometimes you meet people in real life and they just seem totally different, which I get it. I'm in a bad mood sometimes too. So if you catch me when I'm in a bad mood, well, you probably won't see me. I probably won't go outside or talk to anyone. But if I'm outside, I'm usually in a pretty good mood. But anyway, I was on the airplane and I don't like flying. So he saw me in a setting that I'm not enjoying, and so that was nice of him to say that I still looked friendly or and amiable or something like that. But going back to my story, because I have had some time to think about this. So that first week, and since I don't have a job or anything anymore, I didn't have any pressing need to readjust to my United States lifestyle. So that, and then plus Lynette left for a week. So I was just, home alone and stayed on my Chinese schedule. But I would wake up, I slept a lot, and then I'd wake up and there was nothing to do. There was no, and I had no. You got to remember too now. I have no phone. I have no way to contact anybody. I have an app called Facebook Messenger, and I can. That's the only way I could communicate with anyone was on Facebook Messenger. My WeChat was gone. My phone number was gone. I didn't know anyone's phone numbers. So I felt kind of isolated, and so it was pretty hard. I had a hard week that first week. And then when that came back, I guess like 5 or 6 days ago, and so then I started, and she's already on she's already on her new schedule. So that kind of prompted me to so this is like the last couple days are the first days that I really kind of feel almost normal. I have been going to I call it the gym, but I've been walking and going to the hot tub every morning the last week. And that, I had to force myself to do that. I really like doing it, but I had to force myself to go because, yes, I've never seen you in a bad mood. Oh, yeah, I'm always happy in the videos. Well, that's easy, because if I'm not happy, I'm not going to do a video. So don't don't use that as an example if I'm always happy in the videos, because, I mean, now I have seen some of the videos and I go, wow, I look tired. And so I will say this, I did get tired after a month. When being in China, I think that I didn't really feel jet lag. I was kind of like tired, but I just would drink some tea or some coffee and I'd feel okay. I think that first month, I think I was kind of running on adrenaline. Your pose is the reclining Buddha. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you guys probably saw. Well, they didn't show it, but we went to like one of his temples or something where they actually was huge. It was like 30 or 40 meters, and it looked like me if it wasn't because of the ears. But he was laying in this position in it. It was kind of oh well. But anyway, so now that I'm thinking about it, I'm adjusted. So the first month, but after that first month, I think the adrenaline wore off a little bit, and we were on an airplane and we flew to Beijing, and I got a little bit tired in Beijing, and there was a couple days they went out and did activities, or at least one that I didn't go to. So I don't know if it was just caught up to me or if the airplane had something to do with it, the pressure. But so I'm starting to feel normal, but I'm still having culture shock. It's your first trip, totally different place. Yes. I mean, I've traveled around the world. I've been to about 30 countries, but this was the most different. Yeah. And I'll say this. I felt like I was on tour because we were doing stuff every day. I mean, Jay was great. He gave us, we had mornings to rest usually, sometimes. But every day we had something on the agenda, and I'm not used to that anymore. Well, I guess I've only been retired for like 6 months, but, so it was like being on tour when I was, in my 20s and early 30s. And that was, that was my funnest time in my life, or one of my favorites. And so it was like being on tour, and there's always doing stuff. And now coming back here, no communication for almost about 2 weeks. I just got this phone, I think 3 days ago. And I just re-signed up with WeChat, so I was able to reconnect with some of the friends that I made in China that are on WeChat. And I have a phone number again, and I still haven't found all my old phone numbers. I still don't have my driver's license. I still don't have my credit cards. I actually have one credit card because I lost all my credit cards, but I had one that came in the mail while I was gone, so that's the only one I have now. So it was hard for me because not just the jet lag, just the culture shock, and plus Lynette was gone, and my phone was gone. So I was kind of. Have you ever gone without your phone for like a week or 2 weeks? And I was in China. I know a lot of you guys are on your phone a lot of the time. And try laying it down for a week. I don't think you can. I don't think you will. I did it. I just went 2 weeks without a phone. so so it was weird. So the culture shock, the jet lag, and no phone. So my whole life, just completely changed. And plus, it was so cool to see Jay and R every day. And normally in the States, we see him about maybe 3-4 times a week. At the most, we don't see him every day. But in China, Lynette and I loved seeing Lao Doufu every day. Loved seeing Jay and Ari every day. So that's a difficult change. So we got to see Josh now like 3 of the last 4 days, and then one of them was with Jay and Ari. And Jay filmed it. He cooked for us. It was great. So that he's gonna make a video of that. So you'll see that soon. But I know it's it's a long answer to how am I doing. I think I'm doing good. I think I'm doing as good as I can be right now. I'm hoping I'll do better in a week or two as I adjust a little bit more, but this is the first kind of day. Yesterday, the last couple of days have been the first time I felt a little bit normal, but I still get a little bit of tiredness during the day. Like I took a 2.5 hour nap today in the afternoon, so I don't know. But I feel restored. I think I lost, well, I did. I got on the scale and I lost like 10 or 15 pounds. I don't know if yet. I don't know. But I'm trying to keep eating healthy. But my back has not hurt. I had so many treatments and massages that Jay would take me to in China for my back. I haven't had any back problems. And I haven't had any problems walking. I mean, I still prefer to the recline if the option's available. I don't like to stand, but walking and everything has been fine with me. So thank you, China. I learned a lot in China, and there's still a lot of things that I'm still thinking about. But what I had figured out today was kind of the jet lag thing, because going over there, didn't have any for a month. Coming back, and I talked to a couple other people that are from America. They said they had a way harder time coming back to America. So I think that's a part of it too, is when you're returning home after you've had such an incredible experience. And I did. I had an incredible experience in China. It was amazing. Yeah, I can't really describe it yet, but I will say this one thing. I found out that Kansas City is a sister city of Xi'an, the last place that we were at. Well, I mean, we flew out of Shanghai, but we spent a week in Xi'an where the terracotta warriors are. I found out there's 2 terracotta warriors here in Kansas City. So their molds, they were given to us by Xi'an. And then they were originally cement, but they kind of wore out because it's right by the river. And then, are you really from North Korea? No, I'm from North Dakota. But some people think it might be the same. It's very cold. But, but it kind of, the terracotta warriors that we were given from Xi'an, our sister city to Kansas City, kind of wore out. So now they made bronze statues. So in 2 weeks, I'm going to the Dragon Boat Festival in Kansas City. And I'll show you I'll shoot a video there. I'll show you the terracotta warriors in Kansas City. I had no idea. So I'm still learning a lot even about the place that I live. And I just think it's cool because Lynette and I that was one of our favorite towns, was Xi'an. And we did our last live stream that we did was from Xi'an. Hello from New Jersey, my birth state. So, and then I had some plans about live streaming, and um, I'm rethinking all that too. Yeah, we really did like Xi'an. That's where, I don't know if you saw the video, but there was like little fish on Jane Ari's. Little fish were attacking our feet. Um, he says that lying isn't good for my health, but I only do it for like what, an hour or something. So I think I'll be okay. Like I said, I feel in better health right now than I have for forever. Uh, well, not forever. In better health now than I have in the last maybe 5, 10 years. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. I was, but I'm thankful to be feeling better. Yeah, I've had foot pain and knee pain for a long time. You're in Xi'an now. Oh yeah, at Xi'an, we loved it there. Um, yeah, it was really cool. Um, but anyway, so that's kind of just my update. So I was going to finish the thought that I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do these live streams. I had some ideas about it, but I don't have, I'm not sure because I haven't readjusted yet. But I am in the middle still of editing a video from that water town we were in. It's a hunt. I went on a quest to find music, and I found like several clubs of live music. So for me, that was like, ah! So I'm editing that. Hopefully I can get that up in the next couple days and you guys can see that. And then I do have another video that I found in an old city. So I'll keep working on that and then kind of figure out. But I just wanted, this is the first time I had to just sit down with you without people around where I could hey New Zealand, where I could felt free to share and to speak out loud, because it's empty here right now. But my other joke when I was in China, a lot of times on my videos walking around China, there was no people there. So I would say, or not many people were on the street. So my joke was, because China is the most populated country in the world, but my joke was, there's no people in China. But anyway, it was just a little joke that I got a kick out of. But that's how it is here. There's no people here. So this is Lake China. Oh, the sun's going down now. And thank you so much for joining me. Next time come to Guangzhou. I've heard of it. So that's the other thing. Before I went to China, I only have ever heard of 2 cities, Shanghai and Beijing. Now I know the names of several. I didn't say many, several cities. But now when I look on a map, I love looking on maps. It makes more sense to me, and I'm starting to figure out where things are, and I really like that. So thank you so much for joining me. I really love you guys. I really miss you guys. It's so much fun to talk and to read your comments, and I'll go back now tonight and read the ones that I missed. Because sometimes when I do a live stream again, I remember something that someone said that I didn't respond to. And so I might not be able to respond to something you said in this live stream, but hopefully in the next one I can. I haven't thought at all about what song I was singing. I've just been singing Flowers, because that's kind of how I feel. It's like when you go, you take all the flowers with you. And I wasn't able to communicate with anyone for 2 months, or 2 weeks. So that was kind of frustrating. But okay, I got a song. Father made the rules when you were living with him, and now you're on your own, and every door seems open, but don't let it change you, because you should know better than that. I started it too high. And don't let it break you, because you should know better than that. Long live the child, dreams running wild, see them as they are, you'll make it. I do want to come to China in September, So I hope it works out. I sent a message to the Nathan. You probably remember him from one of my live streams, and he was also in Jay's weddings. I sent him a message on WeChat that said, hey, I got my WeChat working. Is there any updates about coming over in September? So I'll let you know if there are, but I love you so much. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.